Selamlar sevgili baylar. Nasılsınız, iyi misiniz? Umarım iyisinizdir. YouTube kanalıma hoş geldiniz. Bugün sizlerin huzurunda BioShock Infinite'nin Burial at Sea'nin Chapter 2'sinin ilk bölümüyle karşınızdayım. Gene bir saat gibi bölüm olacak. 2 bölüm yol olacak burası da. O yüzden hemen fazla vakit kaybetmeden olur gel izleyelim.
They told me, son, you were born to do great things. They were right.
I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. You think that's a child down there? She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. It's Ryan! Goddamn Andrew Ryan! Head to medical!
Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
Did that airplane crash? Or was it hijacked?
There ain't no Atlas, kid. The name's Frank Fontaine.
I had you built. I sent you topside. I called you back, showed you what you was capable of. Even that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up.
You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance.
İşte bu BioShock 1 ve 2'nin hızlı bir özetiydi. Dışarıda bir kafede güneşli bir gün. Bundan daha iyi ne olabilir ki? Acaba ana karakterimiz kim?
Sally, come out!
She wasn't yours, Comstock.
Elizabeth, I am so sorry.
No, you're not. But you're about to be.
Bizim adam acaba hala yaşıyor mu yoksa direkt öldü mü?
Mademoiselle,
Yes?
quel est votre nom?
Elizabeth.
Pour vous, Elisabeth.
Oh, no. No, I couldn't. I can't accept...
Je vous en prie, j'insiste.
Thank you.
Görünüşe bakılırsa Elizabeth Paris'e gidebilmiş.
Bonjour, Monsieur
Bonjour, mademoiselle
Surratt.
Elisabeth. Je manque d'inspiration aujourd'hui.
Bonjour, Elisabeth.
Bien le bonjour.
Bonjour, mon ami. Alors, tu as parlé à la jolie petite américaine? Oh, bonjour, mademoiselle.
Bonne journée! Comment ça va, Elisabeth?
Bonne journée.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, chérie. Et si tu venais boire un verre avec nous?
Claude?
Sois pas jalouse, ma petite! C'est pas interdit pour un homme de boire avec deux jolies filles.
Viens jouer avec nous, Elisabeth.
I'm sorry, Cosette. Next time,
Bien
I
le bonjour,
promise.
mademoiselle.
Oh, dommage.
Bien le bonjour, Elisabeth.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Bonjour.
Il va falloir que tu me guides. Parce que je
Une
me suis
baguette,
perdu
mademoiselle
dans tes yeux.
Une baguette?
Bonjour.
Bonjour, Elisabeth. Oh, écris-moi encore un poème, Christian. Elle est tellement plus belle en vrai, tu trouves pas?
Oiseau ou la cage? Oiseau ou la cage? Pourquoi pas les deux?
BioShock Infinite'nin ilk bir kız kafesteydi. Ve kuş koruyordu onu. Selin mi?
Sally? Sally!
Come back!
Sally, wait!
Come back! Come back!
Wait! Sally, stop!
Come back!
Sally, where are you going?
Come back!
Sally, hold on!
Come back! Come back!
Stop, stop! Where did she go?
There is.
Go away. It wasn't my fault. I didn't do anything! No, it wasn't my fault. Leave me alone. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I never should have left. I never should have left you there.
Kabus gördü.
Empty. Empty again. What are the odds?
What's the hold-up?
Just having a bit of a laugh, Atlas.
This ain't a sporting event. Put a bullet in her. No need to torture the poor girl. We're not animals, you know.
All right, all right, all right.
Let her go!
Quiet down, dear. In a minute, all your problems will be over.
Elizabeth, tell him you can get him back.
Booker? Booker, what?
Say,
I don't
I can
understand. How?
Say, I can get you back to Rapture.
What?
Just say it.
I can get you back to Rapture.
Put the gun down. Now, what was that you said about Rapture?
I can get you back to Rapture.
And how you plan on doing that, sister? You some kind of magician?
Suchong.
What?
Tell him Suchong.
Suchong.
And how do you know that, slant-eyed wonder?
You're his lab assistant.
I'm his lab assistant.
If it escaped your notice, Andrew Ryan sunk us 5,000 fathoms below his shining city. How does Suchong propose to get us back?
That's between me
That's between me
and the slant.
and the slant. But if I do this, the girl goes with me.
Little sisters are worth their weight in gold. She's not up for negotiation.
Last time I checked, back in the city they were making little sisters by the dozen.
That's a right fairy tale you've dreamed up, sister. But if you're lying, we can just as well kill you tomorrow. Down here, we got nothing but time. In case I need to get hold of you. If you see Suchong, tell him Atlas says he hasn't forgotten him.
Bizi öldürmesinin cezası.
Elizabeth, come on, it's time to get moving.
Booker? What?
Over here, on the radio.
You're not Booker.
Well, of course I ain't.
What have I gotten myself into? I didn't orphan that girl. I didn't kidnap her.
But she made for some exceptional bait, didn't she?
Had to be done.
Did it?
I felt everything.
Bir dakika.
every version of me felt. All of that knowledge. I lost a pinky, but that version of me, she lost everything. And Comstock, that final Comstock, he thought he could avoid his guilt by coming here.
You educated him proper.
But then why am I back here? Huh? I don't remember opening a tear to come back. And who are you? Huh?
I think you'll figure that out soon enough.
Çok güzel. Çok kötü öldürdü ya. Ama hep kız yüzünden yani. Bizdeki yapacak bir şey yok.
In Paris, I was happy. And now I'm here dealing with this Atlas, this psychopath. What was I thinking?
That wasn't Paris any more than I am Booker.
Now I have to find this Suchong, and I don't even know who that is.
Not yet, but you know he's the key, don't you?
To what?
You're asking me. Elizabeth, I ain't even here.
Yöntem hangisi?
What are you? Huh? And how did you know exactly what to tell Atlas?
Let me ask you a question. You feeling like yourself, Elizabeth?
I feel strange and smaller. I can't see the doors. What's behind the doors? I can't see the future. I can't even see any tears. Stay away from me. Booker. No, please don't. I died here. I was killed by that. Stay away from me! But then, how am I here? How can I be dead in this world and yet... My finger. What am I? I don't understand.
If we're going to end up at the same place, I don't see the harm in enjoying the ride.
Are you being cute?
I've come round to your way of thinking.
Have you?
Yes. I do believe one can change things, but after all the bother, one often wishes that one had not.
You're a fatalist.
A physicist?
A fatalist.
So was Newton, especially when it came to apples falling from trees. They always contrived to land with a splat. She left the child to rot.
Are you implying she's the apple?
I'm implying that she did not fall far from the tree.
And now she wants to go back.
I need to go back. To fix what I broke.
Back to where she has no right to be.
Back to where she doesn't belong.
Doesn't belong? Wait, what do you mean?
Do you want to tell her brother, or shall I?
Because I died.
There are rules.
Even for one such as you.
She'll forget.
All the doors.
And what's behind all the doors?
All closed to her now.
She'll be just like the rest of us.
Forgetting the past.
The present.
The future.
I'd wager she won't even remember this conversation. We've arrived.
Ya bizim adamı öldürürsem
You're
böyle
trading
olur.
omniscience and croissants for death and mildew.
I left Sally to rot. For what? So I could punish Comstock? He was trying to help her, to save her, and if I don't make that right...
We all have our crosses to bear.
But there is a thin line between a martyr and a fool.
Lutessa's warned me that if I came back here, I would collapse.
Collapse?
From a quantum superposition to just me.
Quantum what?
I've changed, Booker. No tears, no cosmic knowledge. Just a normal girl. With a normal pinky. Peter, if I can't open tears, I'm never leaving here, am I? I'm never going back to Paris. You're just what? You're just the fragments of my memory telling me what my future holds?
You decided to come here, Elizabeth. You knew what that meant. Only option as I see it is to trust yourself. Find Suchong.
O Atlas dediğimiz kişi yüksek ihtimalle Frank Fontaine, yani BioShock 1'de öldürdüğümüz adam. Ve bu bölümde yanlış değilsem Rapture şehrinin nasıl çöktüğünü göreceğiz.
I think I'm gonna have to use this air grabber. It's gonna be messy, I don't know if...
Well, a blow to the back of his head will serve just as well. Be a hell of a lot quieter, too.
That's not what you would have done.
I'm not Booker. Just because your father did something one way, doesn't mean you have to.
You like these? These are brand new. I had them made special.
Keep it down, Elizabeth. You'll want to get the drop on him, and quiet. He can't hear what's only in your head.
A clay, Blackburn. It's up to us to see they become Rishonans. Don't return to mud. Get them young enough. You can mold them for life. Henry, fetch that black label lacquers, that 12-year-old single malt. Let's discuss this like men. Henry! You! Come, make yourself heard. If you're going to disappear before my diagnosis, why did you come when I...
Get out.
Ama anlamadım. Yakılıyoruz nasıl?
Find Elizabeth, quick.
That only seems to be knocking them back.
You're only gonna do real damage that way if they don't see you coming.
Like some cognitive primitive. Expose your entities to me! Here!
Come back! We can work this out!
Come on!
Well, he's not getting up anytime soon.
And what with his head all attached to his body.
From here on, it's only gonna get worse.
And how much worse? It's up to you.
Simple enough. Just a 6-pin tumbler. But there's an alarm. That could come in handy, though.
Aa, bu kadar basit miydi? Ağız nasıl basılıyor?
Bake a pie. Isn't it mine to enjoy? No, says Peter the parasite. We all deserve a piece. If I earn a nickel. No, says Peter the parasite. You must only buy fruits and to see the doctor. Is it my concern that others cannot? No, says the damnable parasite. We must all crowd our way into the physician's office.
You sure you're ready to use that?
It's a crossbow. Looks like the bolt delivers some kind of sleep agent. Probably phencyclidine or sodium thiopental. They had all kinds of books in my tower. How do you think I always knew what ammo to toss you?
Knowing ain't the same as being ready.
Why don't you ask Comstock how ready I was?
Your father's blood runs in your veins, but it doesn't have to be on your hands.
And
it's up
what
to
does
you.
Ryan the Lion warn us? Those who cannot create will always steal from those who do.
Where is your empathy? Asks Peter the parasite while he picks your pocket.
Do you know this word, empathy? You'll find it in the dictionary under L-I-E. All right, boys and girls.
What was that?
Bad guy. If that's what they call a fellow who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits, you got me.
Come out, come out.
What of it? I've been told this town was spreading a free enterprise. Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business. Sounded awful irregular.
Look, Suchong. That's the name you had me tell Atlas. Huh.
I don't follow.
Looks like this character Suchong has taken over the Silverfin restaurant. That's where the tear was that I used when I first came to Rapture looking for Comstock. Before this place was turned into a prison.
But the first time you came to Rapture was in 1960, with Booker, when you drowned some.
Over a year from now. Yeah, that's right. When I could see all the doors, it all made sense, but now it's just a jumble.
Elizabeth, you're bleeding.
Now I know what it feels like. All right, if we're gonna find Suchong, the Silverfin is the place to start. I know the way.
Güzel, devam edebiliriz.
here as well. Right after I came through, I needed something to wear that was a little more rapture appropriate. Hey, splicers. I could use this plasmid and see them through the walls, or if worse comes to worse, turn completely invisible and get the drop on them.
Your imperfections will gang up on you in a crisis. Curious. Most curious. You won't find me.
Allah reis, kusura bakma.
What did you mean before when you said you were in Paris?
It wasn't really Paris. It was more the world as I want to see it. I suppose I wasn't really happy there. We'd all be better off, us to wits, if we could leave well enough alone.
I heard you back there! Come back and clean it all up! Oh!
Welcome to the circus of value!
Yok sıra. Bir dakika, hemen geliyorum. Geri geldim arkadaşlar. Hemen devam edelim. Oğlum bayağı kolaymış ha.
To give and not demand anything in return. Why? I may be old, but I'm not deaf.
We're not finished!
Şimdi başka bir sorun var.
Once I could see everything, every possible moment. And now...
You're just like everyone else.
Why? Why, because I died here? If I'm just like everyone else, I can't help...
Oğlum, mermi nasıl değiştireceğim ben ya? Baş. Ne var?
Golly, I can't even get back to where I was.
If you don't mind me asking, love, why are you talking to nobody? If I had pegged you for a loon, I might have had second thoughts on our arrangement.
I'll hold up my end, but I better find the girl the way I left her.
You're in no position to make demands. But I must confess, I do like a bit of sass in a lass.
Bence bu Frank Fontaine'den başkası değil ya.
It's him. It's the Big Daddy. The one that killed me.
You can't trade blows with him.
Welcome to the circus of values.
Comstock put him down and he got right back up. Now I can't hurt him. I could keep my distance, but if I watched myself, he could come in handy. Enemy of my enemy.
Come on, lady. Confront your weakness!
Did you hear that?
Hurry up and come out. I got a lot of irons in the fire. Come back!
Looks like someone's been decrypting a code. We've confirmed completion of the ace in the hole. Suchong has it, but unlikely to give it up easily. We'll update when we know more. What's that all about? Hypnotize Big Daddy.
Coming next year.
Of course.
I didn't say you could go.
Boy, a girl can dream, can't she? Somebody there? I sure would love some company.
Come on. Don't leave me out here with my heart in my hand. Well, what was that?
The Silver Fin. This used to be a restaurant when I first came through. Now it belongs to this Suchong. Looks like I'm not the first one who tried to get in here. Well, at least he left a trail.
I ain't letting a good lead like you get away.
Well, enough of that. I got work to do.
Somebody must have shot him when he tried to break into Suchong's. What's this?
Fazla konuşmayacağım bu arada ya. Haberiniz olsun.
Well, seems like central heating came from this room, so it would stand to reason that the ductwork should go to Suchong's. Wait a minute.
First, a law against bribery. Some fella in my privy advising how I demonstrate.
Suchong wasn't exactly a master of subterfuge.
Oğlum. Ne işe burada böyle bir şey ya?
Suchong was opening tears? Look, the tear still leads back to Columbia. Plasmids, vigors. He and Fink must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Lutesses before they were physically together. Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. They're... Lutece particle. I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float.
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia and find a particle. But it's been vandalized.
You'll fix it.
Sure. You know, my tower didn't come stocked with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Elizabeth, you will fix it.
Okay. Okay, there must be some information around here.
Bakalım var mı?
These are elements. Sodium, titanium. Why would these be on schematics for... It's code. A Visionaire cipher. If we assume hydrogen is A, and iron, the 26th element, is C...
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac. Looks like a punch list for things Suchong needs to fix the machine. A cold cathode tube, a carbon dioxide scrubber, and a heatsink. Any of the vending machines should have the cathode tube. And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom. A lot of models should have them. A heat sink. Oh, that's... Where in a department store are we gonna find...
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
That'll work. Time to find those parts. And then I just have to repair the most sophisticated piece of technology ever created.
Elizabeth, you saw yourself make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you say. Guess we better find our way out of here. Atlas, you there? I need a favor.
A favor? I don't suppose you've conjured up the miracle you promised yet?
I'm working on it. I'm gonna need some Old Man Winter.
You might try where they hawk them new bathyspheres. As I hear it, Old Man Winter's the only thing keeps their batteries from bursting into flames after 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it. But it's the last favor you'll be getting.
Penalty for vandalism of Suchong device is death. Even for pretty lady.
I suppose you'd be Suchong. Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device at work. Vandal sabotage. You are vandal.
Actually, I intend to fix your device. That is, unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
It's not prudent for Suchong to return to lab. And you say you can fix?
I broke your code, didn't I? Now just give me the one to open that door and we'll see what your creation can do.
1216.
Your birthday?
Enough talk. Fix the machine.
How'd you know that?
Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
Yes, sir. That's correct, sir. I'm representing Olympus Heights.
Well, well, what was that?
There, that machine. It'll have the cathode tube. Got it. Now we need to find Oldu.
Welcome to the circus of values.
I went to the CO2 scrubber.
Pretty! You in the bedroom?
Never!
I saw where you went. Have such conduct in this house.
You don't have my permission, please. I warned you, following me.
Where there's bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
And why is that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply,
Oğlum ben niye bunu öfkelendirdim?
suffocate. One thing I did like about Rapture. Lots of new books to read. that will need a long-haul bathysphere, something where the CO2 buildup would limit the submersible period.
Adamı ellemedim. Geldi saldırdı ya.
You okay?
I've seen all this happen before. I've seen everything that will happen, and now I only see darkness.
You sent yourself here for a reason.
A debt.
If that's what you want to call it.
This Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him. Either that or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it. Just a whole lot of book learning. And a handful of lockpicks.
Ya bu ikisi de o zaten kesin.
The humpback whale. That thing's as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. Oh, the 52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death trap. 28 known fatalities related to its... There. The Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
They're real personal. They're like love letters. On my face.
Get there! How can I keep...
Have been seen with an extensive number of magnetic mines. They are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts of escape to the room. Life down in Fontaine is going to be what you make of it.
When I find you...
His family is taken care of.
Oğlum enayi lan bunlar.
Nietzsche said, you must have chaos within to give birth to a star.
Is it the tart paper? What's that now?
Return to the fray. Only the weak fear conflict. My colleague appears.
Bekle be.
Indisposed. Let us continue this face to face. Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you. Together we roar!
Bakalım geri kalan nerede?
I ain't letting a good lead like you get away. Not getting out of this deal easy. That's it. We're done here.
Adam önündeki beni görmedi ya.
You keep your eye on the ball. That's how you stay on top. Eye on the ball.
What'd you say?
Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you. Come on, lady. Let's work something out.
Ne
We're
diyor
not
lan?
finished! Ah, Christ, better prep for my next meeting. Lying is on the line. On the line. What's that now? Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you. We're not finished! Come on, lady. Let's work something out.
What was that?
You know, don't you?
The doors, they're cracking open. My memories of the future and somewhere I'm going to go.
You sure it's your future you're looking at?
If not mine, then whose?
We're not finished! Jesus, look at it.
Bekle, bir şifre söylüyor mu burada? Yok. Oğlum kırmızıya bastım zannettim. Andrew Ryan.
No excuse for a racket. Come out and show yourself. You're not getting out of this deal that easy. Come on, lady. Let's work something out.
Another coded message. Attempt to retrieve Ace in the Hole from Suchong unsuccessful. Ryan Private Security killed 3 of our men in the bargain. We'll need to explore alternate means of obtaining Ace.
We're not finished! I ain't letting a good lead like you get away! Come on, lady. Let's work something out.
Bir şey. Böyle bir şey olması gerekiyor.
This is gonna be noisy.
Give me the cold shoulder.
Stay! They may make more of you yet.
I won't roll over for you!
Herhalde gelen yok.
Come back! We can work this out!
Got it. Just need to find Old Man Winter.
Give him my message.
Back to the office. A rapture reminder.
Aa, buradan gidiyor.
Paper. Spying on everyone wants a piece of me. God, you're heartless. Totally heartless.
Any progress, love? I must confess, I'm becoming a wee bit skeptical.
Remind me, why am I supposed to care?
You see, me lads have taken a keen thirst for Adam, and there's a vintage right in front of me that'll do nicely.
If you kill her, I truly hope you are happy living down here. Put down roots, raise a family. Or maybe you think Andrew Ryan is going to ride to your rescue.
Fair enough. But remember, there are fast ways to harvest little sisters, and some very slow ones.
Hey, Junior! Come on in and watch this.
Direkt istiyorum ben ya. Ne yapacağım? Old Winter arayacağım.
Say, who's that?
My ears are burning.
Is that?
Attitude, I...
Come! Let's test your metal!
Old Man Winter. That's how we'll cool Suchong's machine.
Neyse bunu zor anlarda kullanalım. Boş yere kullanmayalım.
Yeah?
Atlas sent me here for some Old Man Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes you say that?
'Cause you're the only one of us who don't smell like the reptile house at the zoo.
Now be quick about it and just take the winner. This ain't the Goodwill.
Just what we needed. That was the last of it.
Now you think you can manage the repair?
Sure. I've been fixing quantum field generators since kindergarten. Whereabouts of the foreign bitch scientist unknown. Ryan presumes she's dead, but our guess is she's gone underground with the Little Sisters. Options on obtaining the ace are dwindling.
Hızlıca devam edelim. Ne oldu?
You saying that you?
Who the hell are you?
Ain't no big shot around here.
Çok da lan. Vallahi deli olmaya başladım. E'ye hata. Tam daha rahat oldu.
Heard that. Clear as a bell.
How can you ration up?
honey pie?
Hello? Are you there? What if the fella did this is still around? I'll look everywhere.
Geldiyse çünkü şöyle bir sorun var. Evdeyken seni şekilde basabiliyordum da şu anda olmuyor.
So Atlas asked me to figure out where to strike first when we bust out of this place, but you know, it all depends on when we get out. You know, I mean, November 5th is a big founding of Rapture Shindig at Fort Frolic. Valentine's Day, you know, I mean, Arcadia is real popular. If it's near New Year's Eve, then hey, we could pop the corks off all the stuffed shirts down at the Kashmir restaurant.
To me! Just what he wants!
You alive?
Now we won't immediately die of CO2 poisoning the moment we turn. Well, not the perfect phosphor frequency, but it'll do.
Bekle, yanlış geldim.
Okay, that should stop it from overheating. There, everything's fixed. We're ready.
Let's fire it up and see. What did I tell you?
Booker. Look. You're on the First Lady. It can't be this easy. The First Lady Mark II was built around a particle lift system just like all the buildings in the city. I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific. The particles seated at the top of the structure must be up that lift. Perfect.
Seems like a lot of technology just to float an airship. Comstock never heard of hydrogen.
The First Lady Mark I did run on hydrogen, and it was destroyed by a single bullet from a Vox sniper. Unfortunately, the Prophet wasn't on board at the time. If I take the active particle, then the First Lady is just a 40-ton paperweight. Best to take the spare. Here we go. Now let's head back through that tear.
You honestly expect Atlas to honor his side of the deal?
No, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
How do you plan on handling Atlas? He ain't just some spliced up maniac.
He'll make a mistake. I just have to be ready to take advantage of it when it happens.
All for a girl you barely know.
How well did you know me when you came to Columbia?
Pretty lady not finished yet.
What? Open the tear.
Powerful device, very expensive. Tit for tat.
Just tell me what you want.
Such a wonder something is simple. Lock of hair.
Oh, you're not serious.
Not your hair, stupid. Think has a secret lab. Mothballed, forgotten. In there, hair sample. In jar. Cannot miss it. You get for suture. Then everybody friends.
Where's his lab?
Closed off, past Fink's quarters. You smart lady, you find.
Should have seen that one coming.
Vox Populi. We must have arrived right in the middle of the siege.
That means the other you and I are probably inside the factory. on our way up to the First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
We won't,
How do you know that?
because we didn't.
Bekle be. Çok kısa da. Geri geldim arkadaşlar. Burası bölüm sonu olsun. Umarım bölüm hoşunuza gitmiştir. Hoşunuza gittiyse beğenip abone olabilirseniz sevinirim. BioShock Infinite'nin ikinci bölümünün sonuna geldik. Üçüncü bölümde görüşmek üzere. Sağlıcakla kalın. Bay bay.